This is Real Comic
Yes,
Book Talk,
sir.
people. You know what it is.
Are you ready?
What am
You
I
ready?
ready? What am I ready,
You ready?
for? What am I ready for? 1, 2, 3. Intro. There we go, people.
We the best. Damn.
Yeah, here to talk about October Faction Episode 2 Netflix special, right? Well, it's not Netflix.
Netflix
It's
show.
just a regular Netflix show. And
Oh,
everything.
first of all,
Wait.
I don't think there's anything such thing as a regular Netflix show because they don't have a specific thing they do. They just give a bunch of everything.
They give you everything.
Everything.
Which
want,
is what
you like
they specialize
anime,
in.
You like indie films.
They
You
specialize
like
in everything.
blockbusters.
This is your network TV. They don't want it. Come to us. Give us a good script. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Nobody even heard of this?
Oh,
Like,
that's our special. And we definitely taking that.
Jeez,
We definitely.
that's what they do best.
We are outside the box, and this show right here, outside the box. Although a little inside. There is other shows of this nature on TV already, but this one right here
It's from a comic you never heard of.
is
No.
definitely from a.
Well, I wouldn't say you never heard of.
No,
people are the-
graphic novel you never heard of. I'm saying it. It's definitely from a graphic novel you never heard of. October Faction, episode 2. And this one is more.
All right, so it pushed the story along,
It did.
but it just this show is feel like this. They got 10 episodes and they're gonna use every bit of the 10 episodes
They are going to, yo.
because the first episode was establishing what the family was, why they're back in town,
Yep.
and why they have to stay.
Yep.
The second episode is assimilating yourself in the town and developing some friendships.
Yep.
Because I said it last time. Oh, what was her name? Viv. She needed a friend.
Oh,
Got herself a friend.
got a friend.
Got herself a friend, man.
Somebody just as weird as she is. And
She needed it, and that her
Boy.
friend knows all about comics. I mean, she was making comic book references like
all the
out
all the pop culture references.
there. Yeah, she was making everything.
Yeah.
It was,
And we find out more why Viv needs a friend because she is. Her thoughts and her way of seeing the world. Yeah, I like everybody
I told
else's.
you. She needed a friend because she was about to become an evil villain.
She was. The way she sees things and the way she thinks, like just talking to her new friend, Kat or Kathy, you're like, yeah, you need somebody bad.
You need somebody to bounce ideas off.
You're behind with a join an evil cult or something, yo.
He joined. She would have started.
She,
Started.
yeah.
Look how smart she is, and then look at how she look at the world.
Yeah,
she was Lex Luthor.
The way she sees the world is completely different. When she answered the question, do you believe in God? And I was like, yep.
As soon as she started talking, the first thing I imagined was the conversation Lex Luthor had at Batman vs Superman. He's like, I wouldn't change anything in her room, but that painting, because gods don't, evil don't come from stars above. They come from he said devils and demons don't come from the above under us. They come from above us. I was like, that's how she sees the world. Like they're all the same. Oh yeah, we're done here. She needs a friend.
Yeah.
She's going down the wrong path, and I don't like it because I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
And then the brother, on the other hand, just thinks that he can do whatever he wants and get away with it, and the world just revolves around him.
You know what's funny?
The world does not revolve around
I don't
him.
really think that. So I think he learned. He said all that stuff he was learning. First of all, he doesn't even know he has powers. It's stuff that just happened to him. So he doesn't have control.
I'm not talking about that part. I'm talking about the aspect of where he just thinks he can do what he
The
wants.
quiz thing
Yeah.
was right. I give you you know what? That part is right. About the quiz, that part was right. But I think he's he's struggling with not being the guy at school. Like, you could tell wherever he went, he's like, yeah, I'm the life of the party.
Yeah.
I could be this guy, you know what I'm saying? They love me. They love me everywhere, you know what I'm saying?
That and that everybody loves gay people kind of thing.
Well,
That wasn't flying in that school.
yeah, I don't think that's flying in that town.
Yeah.
That don't seem like the kind of town that's going to allow stuff like that. Gays and they already struggling with biracialists. All right.
Yeah, especially
we saw that first episode.
The first episode, the mom was like, I was the only black kid in the whole school, and the dad just happens to be the sheriff. Yeah, that wasn't flying.
Yeah, so that ain't gonna fly. Secondly, there were two people. The Indian, I won't say is he Indian?
He's not.
He's the only other brown person in the school.
Yeah.
I give you that. But he's one of the most popular. and the popular girl who used to be Kat's best friend. They grew up. So they are the king and queen of the school. It's classic high school story.
Yep.
They're the king, and then he sees George. It's George, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's George, right?
I think it's George.
Yeah. See George coming in here with all this vibrato and swagger and all of that stuff, and taking his shine.
Jeff.
Oh, Jeff. Is it Jeff?
Jeff Allen.
Okay, fine. Either the Island Boy. It's so funny because we just had the names up. We just decided to put. That's neither here nor there. So he sees the Island Boys coming and taking his shine. Mm-hmm. People are gravitating to him. They love what he's doing and all that stuff. And then he's like, you know what? I ain't about to have this.
Put this in check.
You ain't about to just take me away. I'm the guy in school. So that's how that's going.
Yeah, he took it away. He took all that shine. Put him back in place real quick. And then we also realized the mom knows everything. Mom knows everything. And the parents are transitioning also from being out there doing what they do to they might be in retirement age now. And now that we got the introduction of the big bad, who is pretty damn bad, that the sisters seem to have released from their...
I remember Viv's name.
Yeah, Viv seemed to have accidentally released a big bad while being... I think they were inside their uncle's room or Fred's room where they
did a seance.
Where they did a seance.
And then I think her witch power was activated pretty much.
Her witch power was activated, and there was a hieroglyph on the ground, and I think all that happened in the same room, which caused her powers to activate, which released the big bad witch or whatever, who's coming to do the bad things or whatever. So yeah, there's a lot happening in this episode, and a lot getting established, and the sheriff, who's also a quite bright person, being who you would question because they're in a small town.
No, I mean, simple detective putting two and two together is, ain't hard. Because when they said, as soon as they said, yeah, we're in the store about a half an hour to get ice and liquor, you need to be in no store no half an hour, especially in no small town.
Yeah.
I can see if you went to you lived in a big area, you went to Sam's Club, try to get somebody. Yeah, you're going to be in there because you'll be in the line 15 minutes by yourself. So that's what that is. But you go to the local grocery store on a Saturday,
small town,
and most of the town is already at your
they're all at your
at your house. You ain't gonna be in no store 30 minutes. You better come up with something.
Not even 15. And they realize that after a minute too, because it's refreshing to see that somebody's gonna call them on their BS. Most things
we need that in every show.
There's somebody like the sheriff would just let stuff go. It's like this is an easy job. I'm gonna keep it easy. Not her. She made it clear that, this ain't happening. I take my job serious, and your car is not following any protocols. Get that car checked out. Get it registered and all that. And it was cool. It's cool. The sheriff is going to be the voice of reason, I hope, later on as it goes.
I think she might be the person that gets dragged into stuff.
Oh,
not like every...
I think she's not dragged. I think she's going to figure out stuff.
Like a lot of different shows always have that cop that was outside the fray.
Yeah.
And they have to bring him back into, and all those heroes need that cop on the inside.
Need that help.
I think that you see that developing as we speak. Like it happened. I bring this up, but Charm. We were talking about Charm earlier. Mm-hmm. But Charm had the first one was the white guy, and he died in the second season. Then they had the black guy to the end of the series.
You always need somebody on the inside who can research and give you information on everybody.
That was another show I was thinking of too. They did the same thing. They just had a cop. Oh, the Defenders with Misty Knight before Misty Knight became on.
Showed up there.
She was their cop, on the inside trying to keep things together, keep the cops off the trail and stuff like that. So there are shows that bring people in. So I think she's just another long line of this law enforcement that's on the outside but has to be brought in just to help them keep.
I usually have that as their guy in the chair.
Nah, that's not the guy in the chair.
No. It's a substitute for the guy in the chair. When you don't have, because they don't have a guy in the chair. So the person who gives you all your information and everything will be the cop. The cop's the one who knows, gives you all the information. Because there was no guy in the chair for Defenders. They needed information. They call who? The Defenders. So the person who gives you all your information and everything will be the cop. The cop's the one who knows, gives you all the information. Because there was no guy in the chair for Defenders. They needed information. They call who? The Defenders. So the person who gives you all your information and everything will be the cop. The cop's the one who knows, gives you all the information. Because there was no guy in the chair for Defenders. They needed information. They call who? They have to call Misty Knight.
They didn't call. They went investigating themselves.
They did do their own.
They used Misty Knight.
But Misty Knight was there.
Misty Knight was helping to keep the cops off of them, but she wasn't giving them information. That's why I said it's different from the guy in the chair.
It's in my view, it's the type of guy in the chair. He's gonna make a valid point, but it's still the guy in the chair. That type of. It's a different type. It's a different type of chair.
It's two very different things, but it's okay.
It's
Only thing they have similarity is they're not actually out in the field, and the cops are usually out on the field anyway.
Cops are in the field,
so that's not the guy in the chair.
So something happens, then they don't need them in the field.
Yeah,
they don't need them in the field. They don't need a cop in the field.
They need a cop to set perimeter.
There you go, and that's what Misty Knight did.
Yeah,
she set the perimeter.
She ain't doing it in no chair.
She shouldn't have got in the field because she lost her arm because she got in the field.
Is that the finish? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because she got hurt in Luke Cage, but she actually lost the arm in Defenders.
Yeah. She should have stayed out there on the perimeter.
Damn, but I wish they would bring that back.
Damn.
I know, you're just killing my joy.
You did it. You brought it up.
And you didn't shut it down early. That's my job. I bring it up, you shut it down.
My bad. Back to October Faction. So the episode, how do you feel about this episode?
It's the same as it's the same level as the first. Like, if the rest of the series continues like this, it's not great. It's not like, oh my gosh, it's not like the next big Netflix show. It's not no Umbrella Academy. It's not no Ozark, which I can't wait for that to come back. It's not none of those, but it's a decent show where you can watch, over again. It's more like Travelers. Like Travelers wasn't great all the time, but it was good and then had a few great moments.
That is a good example.
And this is what this is. This is going to be good. It's not bad. No, by no means it's not bad.
Not a waste of your time.
But it's not like, oh my gosh, it's about to set social media on fire. Everybody who's anybody's watching this. You're not about to have a bunch of cinephiles talking about, man, did you see the end of it? You're not racing. Put it like this. You're not racing your friends to see the end of this so it won't be spoiled.
Yeah.
You ain't worried about that.
No. You're good watching us talk about each episode.
Yeah. Go watch with us.
You watch with us.
You can watch with us throughout the weekend.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
You give it time. You can just let this one unravel when you got time, you got time. Yeah. Go ahead and watch it.
It ain't The Witcher. You ain't gotta.
Oh.
You not like I said, you're not racing
your
friends.
Racing to watch it.
To watch this.
This is not one you're trying to get through before everybody else spoils it on the internet. This is not going viral.
Yeah.
This is not going viral. So, we're here for you. Hey, what's happening? Oh, so the episode ends. Another ending episode where it's like, oh, more questions. I got to keep...
The father's not dead.
Yeah, I got to keep watching now.
He's not dead. Apparently, he was captured by the what's the name of the...
Presidio?
Yeah, Presidious. Something like that.
Presidio?
I want to call it Faction because the show is October Faction. But I'm not doing that. So Presidious or Presidio, the company, had him under pretty much locked up and then faked his death. So apparently, I think that he was going down the path.
Oh, he was going dark.
Or was he going down the path because he sees a bigger picture and they won't see it? Because they said, remember they called him used to be a visionary. Maybe he still is, and they can't comprehend what he was going.
Maybe he has the power. That's where the daughter gets the power from. He saw something and never told anybody he could see the future. Now we're looking at, and they showed that in the episode where the daughter drew something that hadn't happened yet. And then next thing you know, she went back and looked at her drawing and was like, I already drew this, and this was from this.
Yeah.
She didn't say that, but that's the look you get.
Oh no, because that was the scene before the last scene. So obviously, cliffhanger.
There you go.
If I didn't have to go do other stuff today, I would go watch another episode.
Yeah.
But I gotta, I gotta pick my kids up. So
we got other things to do. So, good episode, decent, keeps you watching. Mm-hmm. How do you guys feel? Let us know in the comments section. Is this like it? What kind of show you think this is? Is this one of those, like he said, where it's in between? It's not great, but it's not bad, so it's just good. It's in the middle. It's in the middle.
Good, decent show.
It's not a waste of your time. You don't feel as though, oh my God, I wasted an hour. No, you.
It's not even an hour, so you ain't gotta worry about that.
It's not even an hour.
Like the first two episodes might be the longest. Then it's like 40 minutes a pop.
Yeah, then it cuts it down after that.
Yeah.
Netflix can get away with that because they don't have to do commercials in between, so you're good to go.
Yeah, they just raise your subscription rate up.
That's all right. They give you plenty of shows to watch.
I know. It's like, we just dropped 40 new shows. It's $2 more a month.
I got a whole theory about that, too, and everything. I'll talk to you later about that. But, yeah, you guys let us know in the comment section how you felt about episode 2 and who you think where you think the show's going to go from there. Are you excited about the endings of each episode? So far, they're doing a great job of how they're ending each episode, keeping me wanting to watch more stuff. So that's about all we got. You got anything else for the people?
I don't think I got any more jokes. You got any more jokes?
I ain't got no jokes for the people.
All right, then. We DC unit.
All right, we are out of here, people. Till next episode.
Oh, wait. Make sure y'all check out the cosplay of the day. That's about it.
We're out. Bye.
Deuces.
Yeah. We in the club, we partying. We in the club, we partying. Yeah. How much ice you got? I don't know.
Get it,
None.
all this man.
I cannot miss like I am the ace. Electrocute you, then I leave you with aftershock. Getting angry, then I turn to Incredible Hulk. Bite and bog, chop it down like you one of them stars.